As it's your boy Nav, and in today's video I'm just going to be showing you guys how you can maximize your gold production in the most effective and efficient ways. So with that being said, let's get straight into this video. Okay, so first tip is for all the new people and the new players out there. So the first tip is going to be filling your island, all the missing space that you haven't like covered with habitats already, with pandicons. So let me show you guys if I have a pandicon lying around here. So okay, here's a pandicon. So let me just level it up. Okay, so it's gold production right now is 154 minute. You can see there's a crow mark. That's because it's in my vault right now, so they don't actually produce revenue for me, but they produce 154 gold per minute, which is a very good amount for a rare. And why you want to breed a pandicon out of everything is because first thing, pandicons are very easy to get. All you have to do is breed Firesaur and Treezard, and you have a 50% chance of getting a pandicon, and it only takes 30 seconds to breed and 30 seconds to hatch. So you can easily stock loads of them up in a few minutes. And the other reason is because they go in the nature and the fire habitat, which both of them take very less resources to upgrade and build. So let me right now go here. So as you can see, they take 100 and 250. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to build the nature habitat, not the fire one. And the reason for that one is because the maximum gold that a fire habitat can actually hold is 1k, while a nature one can hold 7.5k. That's more than 3 times. And so you need to take the advantage of that and put that in your island instead of a fire one. And then what you want to do is you want to go back from here, and then you want to start building yourself is in here. Yeah, unfortunately you can't see because I already brought them out, but what you want to do is you want to start building yourself these fire boosts. They might be a little bit expensive, but that doesn't matter because in the long term this will benefit you even more. And so what you want to do is you want to build yourself fire boosts, and you want to build yourself nature boost. And the reason you want to build those two is because a pandicon, as we were checking before, are fire and nature. So you breed not breed, you build two of them, and then try to max them out, right? And each one of them gives you a 10% bonus, I believe. So you're gonna have 8 in total, for fire, for nature, and you need to put them around the radius of your nature habitats that you have pandicons in. And then what you want to do is you want to put them in the radius, and then you just wait and collect gold like every an hour or so. You come back, collect your gold, go offline, come back, collect your gold. That will get you a lot of gold. And the other thing you have to keep in mind is you need to try and get the overall average level of the pandicons to around about 40, because that's where they reach their maximum gold production. So make sure you do have that, and after you're done, you're good to go, and you can get yourself stocked up on gold. And that's gonna be it for like the newer players side. So let's move on to the existing players. So guys, I'm gonna be showing you guys my map real quick. So as you know, my a lot of different people have their habitats laid out differently. What you want to do is you want to like minimize the amount of decor that you put on your island. You can put your decor after what you've done right now, after I show you what you're gonna do. So what you want to do first is, let's go to this island. So this island, right? No, actually, let's start on the main one. It makes a lot more sense. So the main island. I'm gonna show you a picture right now, and this is thanks to the Monster Legends guys. I'll leave a link below in the description if you want to join. And this image shows you guys where to place your islands, where to place your habitats. I mean, sorry. So right now I got my island set up pretty like perfectly, I think. I just have like the side stick. I got some farms there and here and there, and I got some temples, fire monsters. That's why I put a lot more fire habitats. If you want to do the vice versa to the any other element, you could. It will be simple and easy to do. So as you can see on the picture, right, you can see that all the green ones full boosts. So where you can see the little gap and where you can see the orange bit, that's where you put the boosts on, right? And the boost this particular image only has capable of one element. So if you can pick any element that you have the most mythics or legendaries of, and you can put that there, and you can cover the whole island up basically. And all the red ones shows that it doesn't have that much it doesn't get any bulk boosts from the boosters. And yeah, so you could do that. And there's another picture that I want to show you guys is uh there's a picture up here, and this picture shows you what I'm running right now. And this picture shows you how to optimize your island, this main one, the biggest one island in the whole game right now, to put down two elements in one. So this is what I have running right now. And if you want to copy, you can copy. Just pause the video and copy. And make sure, if you're enjoying this video, leave a like and subscribe. Helps me out a lot. You can always change your mind later. And with that being said, I'm going to continue into the video, right? So this island, you want to make sure that you have the most, like, let's say you have the most fire monsters. You want to put your fire in the main island, because that's where you have the most space. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to move on to island number 2. And island number 2 is this one to the right. So yeah, it shows me that I've got 5 legendary / mythic habitats and one just a normal habitat. So you can just run this, copy, just pause the video again, just copy this out. And let's just move on to the third island, which the third island is going to be down here. And this is the island where I have my earth monster, because I don't have that many earth monsters, so I put them here because the island isn't too big. As you can see on the picture, you can only fit in one element here. And as you can see, where this is the 5x5, that means any nature or other, like, so 5x5s are the habitats that are like elemental habitats, but the legendary ones are 6x6, and the mythic ones are 6x6 as well, just to let you know for your information. And as you can see, instead of me putting a 5x5, instead of that I put a monster vault, and I put a little temple of fire there. So need to scatter them around, because if I put them at one spot, then it will be taking up habitat spots. So I don't do that, just scatter them around. So with that, let's move on to island 4. And island 4 is where I have my farms. So this is island 4. Island 4 is the bottom one, this part. So you see this, where I have my hatchery, this part. So I have like have 5 farms, hatchery, 2 breedings, right? So this is what I call a utility island. So this is where I have my main stuff here. So you always need this. Some people decide to have it on the main island, but even I did at the start. But you have to change that up real quick. And the reason you do have to change that up is because you don't want to be taking up a large amount of space for where you can fit in mythics, which are being released like every week or so. So yeah, so let's just move on to the top one real quick. Very simple. So what you want to do is just put on four habitats, whether that's legendary or mythics, and you just want to put 4 habitats there, and they're done. I bet that's basically, you can't really fit anything here, so you just want to put 4 habitats. And these habitats can include all various types of elements, because we're not going to have any boosts around here. So just do that and you're good to go basically. So with that being said, let's move on to the island that is above this one, which is here. This island is a very awkward island. So this island, you can do 5 habitats like I have here, and you can do a 4x4, and you can do farms and a couple of temples. So the picture I'm going to show you here is quite similar, but instead of them putting the temples, they have the farms. And so I mean, the farms and the temples are very similar in size, so you can pick and choose which one you want basically. I do have another farm here though as well, so just keep that in mind. The picture could have another temple next to the 5x5, because there is enough space for that. So I mean, you can alternate between them, but this is like the position that you should have basically all around the habitat position. So with that being said, let's move on to the island that is my nature island right here. And here I went with some aesthetics. I put some statues that I've earned and like gotten over the few years that I've been playing this game. So I just put that all at the sides. And unfortunately I couldn't make it symmetrical, because this island is not symmetrical. It's very awkward again. But this island, yeah, is decent, because you can fit in around 6 and 7 mythic or legendary habitats. Here I only have one mythic and all legendaries and one 5x5. So the reason I have this is because this is a 5x5. This is my race prep, like race prep habitat, so I can fit in quick easy for thunder eagles or shock turtles in there, and I'll be good to go. And the other ones I have just like I don't have. Move on to the island 7, which is the bottom one right here. So this is the fire-ish one, and in this island I went with a different thought of process. I only put 4 myth and I only put 2 farms where I can fit a lot more stuff in here, but it's because I got a limit. I've been in a limit of let me just go into my habitats real quick. Yeah, I'm in a limit of 95, so I can't actually place any more habitats, so I just left it like that. So if you want to copy that, go ahead, or you can copy mine, I don't mind. So with that being said, let's go into the metal island, which is here, and this island is stacked for me right now. I put all my metal monsters, and I kind of went with the theme, to be honest. So this island looks like metalish to me, so then I went with metal monsters in here, and I don't even have that much legendary metal. Then I have legendary mythics, so I put more mythics here. So I put 2 habitats here, and as you can see, I can only fit in 1 element here, so I only put metals. And if you want to copy, go ahead. So with that being said, I'm gonna move on to the island 9, which is the dark island for me. And here I basically so with this dark island, what I've done is I filled it up basically with all legendaries and mythics habitats as much as I could, and I put in 1 farm. So as you can see, what they've done is something similar, and they've left out some gaps, and they made it a bit more better than mine, but it's cool because I have space to put my stuff here, so it's fine. If you want to copy mine and copy theirs, I don't mind. So I've done that. So let's move on to the next island. The next island is quite big, and it's the sand island right here. And this island is kind of tricky, I'm not gonna lie. This took me quite a while to set up myself, and I do have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 legendaries and mythics habitats here. So this island with some different things. Well, I've just gone with 1 element. I know you can fit in 2 elements here, but I just went with 1 element. And the reason I did that is because I have a lot of magic legendaries and mythics. As you can see, I've got 3 mythic habitats that are filled with magic monsters, and I've got around 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 wait, no, 8, no, 7. My maths is really off. 7 legendaries that are filled with magic. So that's why I just went with magic here all around. Maybe that could change in the future, but this is what I've done. So let me just move on to the island number 11, which is like one of the last islands for at least free-to-play users out there. So this island's right here. This is the light island, and again, you can only fit in 1 element. And I've gone with basically what they've gone with, which is putting everything legendary and mythic except for this edge part, which can only fit in a 5x5. So I just gone with the nature habitat again, just to store my epics basically. And this island is just straightforward, so we won't spend too much time. And we go on to the top island, which is for 15 quid, I believe, and I might buy it soon. I might be running out of space, you never know. And this island is just straightforward basically. So you have around here, you see this large jump pile, you just go straight. I'll show you a picture right now, and what you do, you have a row of 6x6, a row of 5x5, and a row of 6x6, and then you just fill up this island. Unfortunately, you can't have any boosts in this island unless you get rid of the middle part, which I don't recommend. So yeah, so that's basically it. That's how you optimize your core